I'm here with Devilwalk from Fnatic, who just topped their group at ESWC. They defeated Astana Dragons yesterday on the big stage, 16-12. Let's start with that match first. How did that come about?
We had a hard time getting into the match. They kind of owned us. I think they had 8-0 or something as CT on us too. That's a pretty huge lead. I mean, it's 8 rounds, but it's on CT, so yeah. But we managed to come back after some close T rounds. We got 5 rounds as T, and basically just shut them down after that. We got the perfect money fuck on them. I think we had like 7 CT rounds and then money fucked them again. So we're pretty lucky with the money fucks, but overall we did a great shutdown and comeback against them.
So what does that do to your confidence? They were one of the favorites coming into this. They were expected to make top 3. Now you took their first spot in the group.
I mean, it's always very hard nowadays to really say who's gonna win the tournament or who's gonna get top 3. I think there's a lot of teams that just can challenge everyone, and yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that we won against Astana. I think maybe they're a little better overall, but I think we're improving as of late. We had a good performance at EMS, even though we lost against Copenhagen Wolves. Still a strong team, so there's no disappointment in losing that. There's no shame. So I think we're getting a lot stronger, and yeah, everyone has a chance of top 3.
So you played at the big stage here at the ESWC, and you also played at the stage at DreamHack. So how do those two compare?
Oh wow! I think you can see the audience much more clear at DreamHack because the seats go upwards, and there's like almost like watching a movie at the theater or something like that. But here it's leveled. Everyone is on the same level, so it's harder to see the audience, and it doesn't affect you as much. But there's a great audience. It's a great tournament, and it's really an honor to be on the stage and play in front of so many people.
So now as first in your group, you could still meet Very Games, or you could get one of the, let's say, easier opponents. What do you expect?
You have to beat every team, so it doesn't really matter who we get. But I can't really expect who I'm gonna face. We'll see. I guess all the groups are done today, right? Yeah, so we'll see tonight, I guess, and we'll prepare for the opponent we're matched against. So, yeah.
So, while watching your team, it's kind of hard to gauge who the real stars are. Would you say that's because you guys are inconsistent, or is this really different roles on different maps?
I think it's different roles on different maps. I think we're all very skilled. I would say JW is of course our star player, amazing upper and just amazing talent. So, but it depends on the map. We've changed a lot, so I think everyone can step up and be the star player.
And do you think that it's necessary to have stars like Forest and Get Right and Nip and Shocks and Scream now in Very Games, or can you pull it off without such roles?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess they get the roles they want, so it's all about the team play. It doesn't matter who top frags, doesn't matter who is in the bottom. It's all about the team play. If you sacrifice yourself to get a trade, then that's good. So I don't think you need a star player as long as everyone is good. I mean, we don't have any bad players, I think, so of course we can beat everyone. I mean, we can beat Nip, we can beat Very Games. Like at EMS, there's a very close game against Very Games, and we beat Nip at Bucharest, so just about who steps up at the match, I guess.
So since you mentioned EMS, you lost to Copenhagen Wolves in the group decider, and can you tell us what went wrong and what did you do to fix it this time?
I mean, we had a lead, and we took I think 7 or 8 rounds in a row as CT on Mirage. At that game, we didn't adjust our playstyle enough. I think we should have just swapped the playstyle on CT when we got those rounds. But it's always easier to say after the match. But we didn't really. They changed their style. so it would be better against us, but we didn't change at all. So I think it was maybe because I've only been in-game leader for. I had 3 days before EMS, and now this is my second tournament. So.
And with that loss, EMS, you also didn't get the DreamHack spot. So your only chance now basically is to get an invite. Will you go to the Bioc if you don't get the invite, or do you expect you'll get the invite?
Depends. I mean, we're not going to expect anything. I mean, you have to prove yourself worthy of the invite. So hopefully we can do a good tournament here and they decide to invite us. But otherwise, we will fight for the Bioc place in the tournament. It's a big tournament and you have to be there. Yeah. So we're gonna fight our very best to get an invite.
So that's it from me. Good luck to the rest of the tournament. Do you have anything to say at the end?
I want to thank Karn and our management and our sponsors. Karn is really helping us out. So yeah, big thanks to him. He's always supporting us, being the mental support behind us. And yeah, so a lot of thanks to Karn.